So as you can see here, I picked up a Nikon Z8 mirrorless camera. Um, this is 2024, so this one came out last year, sometime in the summer, and wanted to get a camera just to take better pictures than just my iPhone, and I have an older DSLR, DX, D5100, and so this is just one of those videos where you see a lot of Z8s and a lot of Nikon um, videos on should you buy one, the photo qualities, etc. I'm sure the person who's watching this has already done the research or is looking into the research, but I haven't seen a video on just like straight up unboxing, just seeing what you get out of the box, what to expect. And then as you see here on the left side, I've actually got a few accessories that you're going to need anyways when you pick up a camera. This is the body only box. They do have kit lenses. I think the Z8 comes with the 24 by 70 f 2.8 S lens out of the box, which is pretty good. At the moment, they were all sold out, so I wanted to get a camera soon. So I got this Z8 body only, and so you can see here, this is just a really quick view as I'm flipping it around of what the box looks like. And what I'm going to show you today is just kind of like what you're looking at, what accessories come into with the manuals. You're going to see everything. If you choose to buy one, this is what you're going to get. I picked up, going to get a telephoto. I might get the 24 by 200, but really the Z8 wanted to get something, a nice prime lens here. So I got the 35mm f1.8. And I think it's going to be a good lens for car photography, given the size it, but I'll also take a look at this and open it for you today. And then I'll just talk about these accessories that I got, because those are the things that I've been looking at. Oh, here's another one here too, but everyone is going to get their own type of accessories. For me, this is the ones I wanted to get. Let's move this aside and let's just focus purely on the Z8 unboxing, and then I will also show you guys the other items. So right over here is the Nikon Z8, and let's take a look at it. So we're going to open it up. Right up front, this is what I got it in. Got it at Best Buy. You can get it anywhere online, but I'm seeing it for the first time just like you guys. And what you have here is the manual. This is important because this is your 1-year warranty. If anything goes wrong, you got the serial number here and then the model number, and then you have this manual. It's pretty short, but it comes in all sorts of languages, so this is what we'll take a look at later. And then obviously then you have the user manual here. It's on the right side. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be seeing. And so we have the box here. It looks like the accessories are on the right side and the camera bodies could be on this side. Gives you pretty much everything you need. Gives you a USB-C to USB-A. I think it would have been nice if they give a USB-C to USB-C, or a little both, but looks like they focus in on that. They give us a nice Nikon strap for the body itself, and then these look to be just accessory clips. I'm not really too sure what that is quite yet, but we'll take a look at that later. And then power plug, there you go, and a battery unit. And then in addition to that, you have the Nikon battery charging unit, and that's probably where you put the plug in there. And then the main thing we're really looking at and what we wanted to see, how Nikon's packaging is and kind of what you get out of the box, is the Z8 camera. From what I can tell, it comes in this nice padding here. Doesn't give you a case, and then it gives you nice foam, thin foam to protect it. And then this is here. This is it. This is the Nikon Z8 camera. You've already been looking at it from kind of all their product shots and photos. It gives a nice film here. And then kind of all these button controls that I'm gonna have to learn, but at least you get to see it really up close and see all the details of what you get when you buy something like this. Let's go ahead and put this aside and take a look at the accessories that come with the Z8. Now you see a lot of cameras, all the videos, they have comparisons of the Z6 III and a bunch of other cameras and whatnot. So I don't have that. I'm just buying one camera, but this is what it is. I do have an old 12-year-old Nikon D5100 DX with a 50mm lens on it. So you can see the comparison if you wanted to see how big this is compared to that one. But I wanted something a little bit bigger, heavier, weighted. A lot of people like to get the Z6 III just because of the form factor. But for me, I wanted something a little bit more with more power and more features. Obviously, the smaller version of the Z9 is the Z8 packed with all the features. So that's kind of what you get. And I think everyone watching this has probably already done a good amount of research to know about that. Authenticity. Nikon is making cameras. I guess they're not manufacturing their cameras anymore in Japan, so they make it in Thailand and some lenses in China, I think. But you could see here they have the 4-axis kind of tilt, which tilts outward there. And then obviously the people that are looking at the Z6 III, they have the swivel, and the swivel looks like kind of this old D51 where you can bring the tilt outward. You can take more portrait photography and just kind of have that screen out. This is great for just getting low for me, so I really wanted this one. A lot more, I guess, flimsier than that other mechanism, but it's still got to work great. But the reason why I pull this out is right over here, that same serial number on that paper, as well as digital camera Z8 designed in Japan and then made in Thailand. That's really what you're looking for to make sure it's a really legit and authentic Z8 camera that you're getting. And this is what it is. I'm pairing it with a 35mm prime lens, as you can see here. I'm pretty excited about it. Wanted to see what this is about. I'll probably maybe do another video on my experience with it in the future, but just wanted to show you guys what this is. This is the case, which is really just the sleeve. You get another version of a warranty / serial number for the lens, and then all the instruction manuals on it there. Pulling everything out for the first time. So you got the hood for it. There you go. I think it's a twist on, but as it says on the side, it's made in Japan. This is the HB89 for the 35 1.8 S lens. On the side there it says 62, which is for the size of the outer part of the lens. It's a good notion for the filter that you need to get as well if you want to run a filter. And this lens should have a cap on it. Comes like this. Okay, move certain things out of the way. So Nikon Z35mm comes in this cardboard box and some more bubble wrap. Not that well packaged, I'd say, but it does work. And then this is the lens here. Comes with a cover, and then we could, believe we can attach this on. But we'll do that later. And then this is the lens. And I also picked up a accessory for that. I'm going to use a Hoya filter. And so you could see it here. Just got to place it right on top. It's going to be a 67 millimeter one. 62, I'm sorry. So actually it's going to be this one. I actually picked up another lens and got to use that one for that one. But I'm using these UV kind of filters just to protect the glass and for faster shooting. You could also just use this too, but that's just kind of what I'm doing. And then pretty much everything's here. Plastic on this side, metal, and then I think this is the bottom part of the lens, which is also kind of metal. So pretty excited about it, and this is something I'm pretty excited about getting into. So obviously this is the film just to show you guys what you get out of the box, less so my review, but this is everything. It's supposed to have like a mechanical shutter, not for taking pictures, but just protect the sensor. So when the camera's off, you would basically, when you pull out the lens, it should just close automatically, just to protect it from dust and stuff like that. But looks like you have to actually put the battery in and turn it on and then enable it in settings for it to do all that stuff. So let's just cover that for now. And then what else? So you can see that the few accessories I got, this is pretty much an optional thing to get a lens filter cover for your lens itself. And then a few things I got. The Z8, as you've been reading in other reviews or just kind of their website, it comes with dual slots, one for a CF Express Type B card up here, and then you have the SD card there. And then this is what I picked up. So you can get different ones. I got the Lexar Professional one, the diamond version. There's like a diamond, gold, silver, etc. And then there's other brands too. But this one, from different reviews, people were saying that it performs better. I think this Z8 has some issues with overheating using other types of memory cards. Like they doesn't last more than 20 minutes taking video before you get that error message to say it's overheating. We'll see if that's true. So I'm going to run this one, the 512 gigabyte, so it can take long videos when I'm doing some car filming and stuff like that. But that's what I picked up. So you can get different sizes. I think the 256, 128 is cheaper depending on what you're trying to do. But for now, I'm just picking up one. And if you're getting a CF Express Type B card or any other card, I think like Canon or Sony uses like Type A, you're going to need some type of reader for it. The computer, the Macs that I have an SD slot reader, but it doesn't have this. So the other accessory that you're going to end up getting when you get this camera, if you don't have it already, is a reader. So I got this one. It's the cheapest one I could find that in a decent brand. Dual slot, $40 for this Lexar Professional CF Type B SD card. USB 3.2 Gen 2, so it's it should have a fast transfer rate with the standard. I just got to make sure the laptop as well as the other computer has that standard supported. And then the other accessory that is pretty useful to have for me is a cover for the glass, because I can't flip this and cover it up like the Z6 III or this D51. You know, I just want to make sure I protect the camera. Might not be needed. I like it. I put it on my phone too, but I got this one. It's the Kinku. It's literally $70 for the Z8. I think also the Z9, but basically this is a 9H hardness. I think it's 0.25 millimeters tempered glass. So I'm just going to put it on top. I'll still be able to access the controls. And that's my other accessory for it. What else? So everything you get for the lenses. And then last but not least, you don't need it. It's optional, but a lot of people do it. They don't use the provided strap. The Nikon strap, it's pretty nice, but they use it for various reasons. Maybe they didn't want to use the original strap. I've used it before, but when you travel, maybe they don't want people to know it's a Nikon or whatever brand for theft and all that good stuff. So you can get any type of kind of strap you want. For me, I got the PGY Tech camera shoulder strap, and that shoulder strap has different functionality. This is, I believe, their slimmer version. There's the model number, but I got it in black. It comes in green, comes in gray. You can detach it from those little joints there. It holds about 200 pounds. Not that you'll need that much, but you don't have to worry about it breaking or someone tries to rip it off your shoulder. It'll have a little tug before you do that. But I'll open this in a separate video. There's different brands out there. This is the one I chose, but we're going to use it to attach to this camera. But yeah, that is an unboxing of the Nikon Z8, as well as a few other things. But pretty much out of the box, that's what you get. You're going to need to pick up some form of an SD or CF Express card. That's for sure. And then you need a lens, obviously, preferably a Z lens. You could also just use your existing lenses. You can use any lens. This is a 50mm AFS f1.8. So you can get the FTZ adapter. It's roughly 250 bucks, and you basically convert this F lens to the Z mount. And you can use those lenses too if you already have it. But if you don't have it, or if you don't want to get the FTZ adapter, or if you want to get a new lens like I did, or if you're getting different lenses, that's also what you're going to have to get, unless you got the kit, which apparently is hard to get right now because it comes with a great lens as well. So yeah, that's everything you get for the Nikon Z8. Hopefully this was helpful and useful. Thanks for watching this, and yeah, got to do a lot more kind of photography while I do some cardio wise on my channel.